Member of the full SK, on behalf of the senior management team of the Ministry of Finance, we'd like to welcome all of you to the 10th floor conference room of the Ministry of Finance and Development Planning. As the acting Minister of Finance, we address the press regarding the fake $37.4 billion stimulus package for small businesses. Now the Honorable Acting Minister of Finance will now address it.
Thank you. We would like to, on behalf of the Minister of Finance, Honorable Samuel D. Twe, Jr., welcome all of you to this very brief press conference, which is in relation to a fake post that we've seen circulating on social media about $37.8 million stimulus package being processed at the Ministry of Finance and Development Planning for the public. We would like to state for the records that the information circulating on social media about this stimulus package is fake. And we'd like to go further to state also that this seems to be becoming a habit of a group or couple of individuals probably who have the interest of trying to confuse the public, we believe, to distract them from the good work that we are doing as a government. The government would like to state here that we are making efforts, and we've made efforts for stimulus packages in different forms for the people of Liberia. And in the cases of those particular packages, we have announced it officially through press conferences, through media engagements. We've done that on our official Facebook page, and we've placed that on our website. Would represent the Ministry of Finance in the government of Liberia. For instance, sometime in May of last year, we talked about stimulus package that was being worked on by the government to support the small business people, the market women, for example. And you will see that during the COVID period, the president of Liberia proposed to the legislature through the budget an allocation or an appropriation to support the small market people that were affected by COVID. That pronouncement gained momentum, and we were able to raise additional resources from our partners, which sum up to about $12 million funded by the U.S. government to support the small market people. So that resource was public. We had a big press about it. And as we speak, that disbursement is ongoing to the public, to those small businesses, market women who got affected by the COVID situation. So we do not want people trying to use, the good work that we are doing at the disadvantage of the population. What we have seen on social media, the link that is in circulation is being developed by fraudsters who really want to extort money from individuals who probably may not have had the time to reach to the Ministry of Finance or to listen to official communication coming out of the Ministry of Finance pronouncing any support to the Liberian economy. So we would like to state here the $37.8 million information circulating on Facebook or on social media is fake and is misleading. We'll encourage the public to reach out to the Ministry of Finance and Development Planning for further clarification on information that they ever read on the social media about the ministry. The best place to get your information from is to reach to the Ministry Department of Communication, for example, or the communication unit, or reach to a specific department at the ministry. All the ministers here are very available to talk to the public when it comes to public interest. So resources that we deploy, that we have acquired either through the national appropriation or we've acquired through our donor engagement, our partners that they've made available for economic activities, are always usually done through official press releases and through the Ministry of Finance official social media page. So we would like to encourage the public to take advantage of the information source. Do not go to fake. What we also see is that people who are following them are providing them their details. You never know why these guys are asking you for your details. So for someone to just give you a link and say, fill in this, there's an application, you need to investigate. Do not just go at first hand because you've seen the link and you start to fill in. You must always try to ensure that that communication that you see that is verified, that you can prove that providing your information to such platform is safe, because it also could be someone sitting to just use your information to tarnish your reputation or your image. So it's also important for yourself, for your personal safety and your safeguard of your personal information. So we'd like to thank you for coming to listen to us in this very brief information we wanted to provide to you. And I think we'll open up if you have at least a few questions that you would like to take.
Thank you very much. That was the Acting Minister of Finance and Development Planning. Now we will take 4 questions, and those questions will be very short and to the point.
Yeah, Minister, my name is Juto Nukori.
Wait. When we recognize you, we call your name and the institution.
Good afternoon, Minister. I'm Juto Nukori. I come from Prime FM. My question is the Ministry of Finance and Development Planning embarrassed by this? And what are you doing to bring the corporate to book?
Thank you. So we are concerned about this. Why? Because as I mentioned in my last part, they are also gathering data from individual citizens. You don't know what they want to do with those data. So for security reasons, it is important for our citizens to equally be concerned like we are. So the ministry is really concerned about the fact that someone is using an electronic system to collect information that is unauthorized, information that we classify as illegal. You cannot be collecting information of people under the pretense that you are structuring your system linked to the national system. That is fraud, and that is really concerning when it comes to these. What we're trying to do, we're trying to get to the public to verify sources of information. Ensure that you reach out to the ministry, reach to the legitimate source to confirm before you even start to fill in the form. You have to make sure that on the successes that we are already clocking. You are aware that we've made significant progress. There was a whole issue at one point. There was a lot of noise from the public about inflation and all of that. Those issues are now under control. There's stability in the economy. Have we reached to the final mark? No, the government is working very hard to ensure that the lives of the people continue to improve and become better. So we're working hard, day and night, 24/7 as we will call it, or we will say we are working. And so we do not want distraction. We do not want people to be used to distract us. But to be honest with you, we're providing this for the safety of the public. We're providing this for the importance that we attach to our citizens' information. We don't think anyone is going to distract us from what we plan to do. As a government, we are fixed in what we want to do. We want to build roads. We're going to continue to build the roads. We want to ensure that there's enough food in the country So the investments in agriculture, we want to ensure that the economy remains stable and is growing and is sustainable. So we're working around the policies, the frameworks to ensure that the fiscal mechanisms are all in place to ensure that we as a country will continue to measure with our colleagues in other countries as well. So we're not going to allow distractions.
Your followers, going forward, if the fraudsters are caught, are there plans to tip into legal authorities?
That's a crime, I believe, and the legal people can interpret that. What punishment is there? I cannot confirm what punishment they have, but I know fraud in our jurisdiction, under our legal system, is punishable by some, penalties. So I certainly believe that when they are caught, they will be penalized according to the law.
Thank you very much, Honorable Minister. We will thank you from SK for coming.